Hey, it's Whitney with Small Town Sparkle. I'm here today going to set up this Procolored K-Series K13 DTF printer. I did the unboxing video previously, so now I'm going to set this printer up. I do have a full disclaimer that I have no experience with DTF printing, so this is all brand new. So come along with me while I try to set this printer up. Okay, so the manual that came in this, it has all the heat settings and display settings and troubleshooting, but it doesn't say anything about how to actually set this up, so this will not be very helpful. I do have this set that came in the box. I'm assuming what this will probably be what's the most helpful on trying to get all this set up. Stuff numbered, so it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I'm assuming that's the order that it needs to go in. And it doesn't say about the power cord, so I guess I'll just save that for after I get all these other pieces put in. But it shows the number 1 going down to here to the film cutter. Task 1, find the screwdriver, which is labeled screwdriver. Remove screws on machine to install the film cutter. Align the film cutter with the hole position on the machine and install. This kind of reminds me of the advent calendars for Christmas. So here's screwdriver, and there are screws inside of here. This one I accidentally pushed back when I opened it, but there's 3 of them. So the screwdriver thing's open. We'll open this next section. It has the cutting board. I'll take this out. And this is what it looks like. Set this over here out of my way for the moment. It says find the screwdriver, remove the screw on the machine. Align the film cutter with the hole positions on the machine and install it. I'm assuming that's these right here. And there are 2 little screws. For sure. Okay, we've got the cutter installed. And then it has number 2, and it says the holder, and it says find the screwdriver, install the holder on the machine, align the holder with the holes position of the machine, install it. You see a little diagram of the machine. And it looks like these kind of go on the back side of it. So we shall see. Move my little bolts out of the way. step number 2 on this box. Number 3, it shows a couple of different pieces. So it shows the film roller and the rod. So I'll open up these next and see what that looks like and what side it needs to be on. I'm assuming the back. The little ends for your roll of film. Some of this stuff's hard to get out. Here's the rod. And it says on, I could do a blooper reel. It says on this, find the film roll rod, and then with the DTF paper, align the rods, and then put it in the holder. So I've got to find the other box that has the roll of film in it, which I know is here. I think it's right here. It's this big box right here. Okay, I got it figured it out. You have to push these pieces and you have to unscrew this to get it adjusted, and that way these little pieces will sit down in the little grooves where they belong. Step in the box. We've done 3. Next is 4. Find the screwdriver in the screwdriver position. Align the analytic screw holes on top left of printer. Install. I take this plastic off, which is what I was trying to get off, and I couldn't, but it says Soccer Panda on it. And then you just take it, stick it like that, and then these little screws. Okay, so then on this side we've got the motherboard, and it says it's the maintenance area. Here's the power on and off switch. Here's where the power cable goes. It looks like the ink goes on this other side, so I am going to go ahead and apparently there is a mystery surprise code. You can get a prize. Okay, I'm gonna try that later. I just scratched it. That's what the question mark was on the side of the box. Or this one right here. So I've got the power cord right here. I'm gonna get it out to plug in. And then there's these 3 hidden bonus to decorate your printer with. So I'm gonna open those up while I've got this box set. Oh, look, it's a little panda. It says best friends. It's got a little printer walking beside of it. And here's another little panda. And the last one, it says lightweight. These are cute. I'll put these on once I get everything situated with it. But I am going to go ahead and put the power cord on it before I turn it back around. Okay, so I have all these boxes that I'm assuming have all the ink and stuff in it, so I'm gonna open those up. I should have already done that before I started, but I didn't. As you can see, I have all my ink set out, and you'll come over to this side over here, from what I figured out, and open it up, and then that's where all your inks go. Keep the door stay open. I might have to step. Also put there to hold it for me so it doesn't keep flying back and forth. But you got your white, yellow, black, magenta, and cyan. And it looks like this is the little waist where it comes back through. I'm going to put some gloves on, and I'll get my stand and go from there. And then this is what it looks like on the front side of it. And then there's a little gauge on the side, and you can see that it's all the way full. So I'll just keep repeating that, and I will share that now. Make sure it's on, and then with this particular model there's actually a button to get the ink to go through all the tubing on the inside. So I'm going to open this up and show you once it's done moving around. And it looks like it is. So I'm going to open this up, and I will bring you along. So before, to get the ink from over in here through all the tubes and over here, from what it looks like, you used to have to use a syringe to pull it manually, but with this particular model, the K13, you just push this little button right here and it'll suck it all through. So hang out with me while I try to do that. Okay, so I've been fighting with this printer trying to get it to auto do the ink, and it would not do it. I kept on and on and on and on and on, and only the white would go through. So I ended up taking the syringes that were provided and doing it the old school way, according to the research I've done on the older DTF printers. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I don't know. But now I was trying to do the head clean, so we'll see what happens. Okay, so I'm trying to do a test print. Like I said, I did the inks with the syringe method because I got frustrated because it wouldn't come through with the auto feed feature. So I just put a random design that I've created on the program, the ProRip, and then clicked print to see what it would do, to see if it'd even print out. I need to have the dryer set up, but I haven't, or oven bake, whatever. Whatever it's called set up, but I wanted to see if this was even going to work before I even tried to fool with that tonight. Okay, so I have the dryer out. I kind of makeshift have it turned sideways for right now because I need another bench. But just for the sake of trying this stuff out tonight, I have it set. The manufacturer's recommendations for the powder is on here. So I've got it set to 130 Celsius. I'm going to try to look up to figure out how to change it to Fahrenheit later, but it is for about 200 seconds. So once I get it heated up, I will put my item in and then see how it goes. Okay, so I have the manufacturer's recommendation for the time and the temperature. So I'm going to try this, you guys. So for my research, I just put this in here. I'll lay it down. Okay, so I went ahead and took it out, and it looks like it's done hopefully what it's supposed to do. So then now all that's left is to try to put it on something and see what happens. Okay, so I'm just waiting on my G09 K20 heat press to heat up, and then I'm going to try to put this image on. It's just a random plain shirt that I have, and I don't really care if it's centered or any of that stuff because it's not something I want to try to sell or do anything with. I'm literally just trying to test to see if this thing works. And once it's heated up, I will give it a go. I've looked up online around about, it says if you're using cotton to do it about 350 for 10 to 15 seconds. So we will test that out as soon as that. So I'm just gonna press it down for a second to try to get these little bit of wrinkles out. Like I said, this is literally just me playing around with a blank shirt that I have, just trying to test some stuff out. I'm not actually gonna do anything with this, so I'm not really super concerned about if it's centered or perfect or any of those things, because I'm literally just trying to test to see if what I just did worked. So like I said earlier, I have it set to 350 for about 15 seconds, or no, 12 seconds, I think, because that's about what it said for heavy cotton shirts. This is a cotton shirt. I always, when I press stuff, I always put a piece of parchment paper down just to be on the safe side, because you never know. And this bad boy goes down, it clicks, and then you get out of the way, because whenever it's done, it'll pop right on up, which is nice. Then I don't have to worry about it, or if I get busy or something, it'll just go ahead and pop itself up. It beeps to let you know. And there you go. And I'm going to let it set for just a second before I try to peel this, even though it said hot. And that is amazing. So it worked. I successfully did my first DTF print. Like I said, this is just a shirt I'll use to test print stuff with, so I don't need to do anything special with it. But that's me setting up the K13 Procolored printer, the dryer that came with it, and then actually pressing a print to come out with it. So hopefully that helps some people watching me act stupid, because I don't know anything about this, but it's a learning curve, and I think I'll get the hang of it. So make sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, share this out, and make sure to tune in next time for the next thing I decide to make a video about.